Hey everybody, Crystal Gamer here with a new happy video and happy place. This place is called Pumpkin Place and it's kind of really cool, and I'm looking forward to telling you all about that today. And I'm also going to be telling you all about another kind of large project that I'm working on. And so let's talk about this one first, and then we'll get to the other project that I'm really excited to talk to you about. So this one here, this is Pumpkin Place. It's a little retail place and it took me forever to get it working, and I have to do a shout out and a huge thank you to Menna Buchner for her help in getting the retail aspect of it working, because that was kind of super frustrating for a little while. But once I got it working, I actually played it a couple of days, played the retail aspect a couple of sim days, and it was actually a lot of fun. I've never played the retail aspect on The Sims, and so this was my first time actually playing some of the retail stuff, and yeah, it was good fun. And so the build itself, little retail place, and it's got a farmhouse and it sells pumpkins and all this, and it's actually inspired by a place that we have locally to me, and it's a really cool place that we have. We have this, it's got the farmhouse just like this has, small farmhouse, and they do the cider and they have all the pumpkins and all this stuff. But the other thing that the local place does that I couldn't really incorporate here, they do haunted hay rides, and they have the Children of the Corn maze. So it's this big cornfield with a maze, and you go in at night and there's all sorts of people, in costume, and they jump out at you and try and scare you. And the haunted hay ride is a great time. And so there's all this haunted stuff, and it's super cool. And so anyway, they have the section that is by the road that does has all the pumpkins, and it does the retail sales and all different things like that. And so that section of it was the inspiration for this for me. And this one here is a 20 by 30 lot. It's in Glimmerbrook right now, and it fits in perfectly with the scenery. And so it's a little off the side of the road, little pumpkin sales place. I have all of the jack-o'-lanterns and Jill-o'-lanterns for sale, but there's some other stuff that you could put for sale as well, but that was the stuff that I used for sale stuff for it. And it's got a couple of other activities. It has a pumpkin carving station, and it's got the area where you can sit around and roast marshmallows, little fire pit area and all of that stuff too. So there's a few other things. It has an outhouse as well. So, and I've got a picnic table with, I didn't put a grill, but I put a cooler. So you can, if your sim needs a bite to eat, they can grab one here as well, or roast the marshmallows and all of that stuff. So added a couple of other things, because y'all know me. Those of you that watch me a lot, you know that I almost never make a commercial lot that's just one thing. I need like multiple activities, because I don't want to go with my Sims to a lot where there's only one thing to do. You're gonna have a few things, right? Gonna have some good purpose for going there. So anyway, that pretty much covers this build, except to tell you that it is on the gallery under Crystal Gamer 1 or Pumpkin Place. So alright, so on to our other project, my other big project that I have going on. I'm doing a big story thing. Now, some of you gave me views on my Cobweb Cafe video. Now, my Cobweb Cafe build was really, it was more about the story than the build. It really was more about the story than the build. And I didn't get that much viewership on it, but the ones that did watch it, they said that they really enjoyed it and they liked the story. And I had a few people ask me about, what was the second part of it, or what's the resolution to it, because I kind of set up this whole mystery thing in that particular story. So that said, for those of you interested in stories, if you have not listened to that yet, if you like builds with stories and all of that stuff, definitely listen to my Cobweb Cafe video. I'll make sure to post that below so that you can hear it. And for those that did listen and that are interested in the second installment to that and the resolution of the mystery and all of that stuff, that is coming. I've been working on the second half of that story. It's actually even more robust than the first half. I had the inspiration kind of ran away with me and all of that. And so it's actually, to be honest with you, if I were to put it in a paperback book format, it would be 17 pages long. So the inspiration definitely went on that. And so it takes me about a half hour to tell the story. And So I'm going to be doing, I had to come up with what am I going to do for a video for the half hour. And so what I'm doing is I'm doing 2 builds, same style as this, undo, redo, and 2 cast videos, and they go with the story. And they should probably be coming out next week. That's the plan, though. They should be coming out next week. So if you haven't listened to the Cobweb Cafe one yet, definitely listen to that so that you can listen to the second part of it if you're into stories. Now, it's not required. Actually, the second part of the story can stand alone, but I think it's way better if you hear the first part, because the first part really sets up the mystery and all of that stuff. So if you're interested in stories, definitely check out the Cobweb Cafe video and keep your eyes open for next week's second part of that story, the second installment to that, with the resolution of the mystery and all that. And I have talked my way to the end, so thank y'all so much for spending the time with me today. If you enjoyed this little build, please don't forget to hit that like button below, and I do appreciate it. Hope to see y'all back again next time. Bye now.